Hi, and welcome to another video recording. And today we're taking the kids out here at Arden Ardenwood is historical farm. That's about 20 minutes, 30 minutes drive from where we are at Redwood City. And this is a farm where they have some farm animals here. I'm not sure you can see them. That's Billy, or that's Dolly, and that's Billy. Hi, Billy. Yeah. Um, so today I'm going to talk about the sole reason why you want to start a business. As I mentioned, 14 years ago, I started on this journey to start my own consulting practice out of circumstance rather than by choice. Because I was fired and I was out on the streets and I needed a job, but I was too proud to kind of want to go back and look for a job. So I have to find a way to support myself, and so the only thing I did. The only thing I knew at the point in time was consulting for small businesses. So what I did was basically I started approaching some of the small businesses that I knew during my time at the statutory board when I was working. And I kind of talked to them and said, hey, if you need some business planning and if you need some help with some government assistance schemes, I can do that for you because I previously worked for the government and I know how it works. So that's how I got started. And so that led to a series of things, which of course some were planned, some were not, many were not. But what happened was over the next 14 years, I found a way to kind of self-support myself by essentially conducting training as well as doing consulting for schools. So I went from small businesses to schools. Now, what I didn't know at a point in time was that I was really not running a business. I was just creating a job for myself because the problem is the moment I stop working, the money stops. And that in itself is not a business. So what is a business and what is the sole purpose of you wanting to start your own business? At this point in time, my definition of my main reason of why I want to start a business, there are basically three things. The first is I want to be able to still tap on my expertise, my talents, my God-given talent, to kind of to do something for the world, to serve the world. So you could start a business by saying that, well, I'm gonna start manufacturing something, and I'm gonna scale that. I'm gonna hire a lot of people to do that. That could be the business, uh, but that may not be. That is not something that I want to do. What I want to do is to be able to leverage on my talents and my expertise to do that. So that's the first thing. That's the first reason why I want to start my own business. So it's more that intellectual freedom that I want to be able to give myself the opportunity to use my God-given talent to do work that matters. Yeah. So I don't want to be holed up in a job where I'm doing something which I'm not passionate about or I'm not keen at. So I want to do something that leverage my talent. So that's number one. Number two, I think it has to be one of the things that when you start a business, what do you want to do is to create what I call a money-making machine. Now let me back it up a little and talk a little bit about that. Because when I talk about money-making machine, there are many ways that you could create a money-making machine. You could invest a large sum of money and get returns on that investment, that income will be able to help you sustain part or all of your lifestyle. And so that investment could be your money-making machine. Now, but that doesn't sit in well with my first reason, which is I want to be able to leverage my own talent. Well, unless my talent is in managing investment, otherwise that's not what I want to do. So you could have a money-making machine by just doing what some people may say passive income. So it could be in investing a large sum of money in a portfolio and allow that returns to be your income. Yeah. Or you could say buy a real estate property and rent it out. And from the income itself, if that could sustain your lifestyle, that could be another money-making machine. Again, that second scenario, it's not something that I subscribe to, although it could be a good investment, but not the kind of things that I want to do, because then you would still need to manage the property alone. So that's not what I want to do. That's not my idea of a money-making machine. So my idea of a money-making machine is that it must be able to leverage my talent. It must be able to allow me to serve the people that I work with or work for, and it must be able to generate income for me. And then that goes on to the third part. The third part is that it must provide me with that, it must be able to fulfill or to meet all my financial obligations. Now, financial obligations for different people may mean different things. For different people could be a different level. So financial obligation for a bachelor could be very different from a financial obligation from someone like me with a family. Yeah, so as a result of that, you really have to define what's your own financial obligation. So my sole purpose of starting a business is A, to leverage my talents, B, to be able to create a money-making machine, and 3, to be able to fulfill or meet all my financial obligations. So that's the reason why I want to start my own business. Now, what about you? What's your reason for wanting to start a business? If I were to hazard a guess, it has to be one of those 3 factors that I just listed, or maybe more. But nonetheless, one of it is the reason why you want to start your own business is because you want to be financially well, or you want to have the opportunity to do what you think you like, something that you're passionate about. So that could be another reason. So what's your reason? Your reason could be different from mine, and what I like to do is to hear from you what are your reasons. You can leave it in the comments as you watch this video. So right now, go on and write down what is your sole purpose that you want to start your own business. So this is Melvyn signing off for today from Aaron Wood Historical Farm. I hope I got that name right. Sometimes I forget where I am. So I'm just going to give you a quick view of this place here. The kids love it because they could feed the animals. And so this is Melvyn signing off. And I'll be back with you again on the next video where we talk about the next step. Bye for now.